We're innately programmed to love sweet and salty foods, and there isn't much a parent can do to curb the almost insatiable appetite that kids have for donuts and Doritos. But outside these two specific proclivities, virtually every other aspect about taste preference is malleable, and can therefore be shaped by the actions of parents and the food experiences that they provide for their kids. In this brain snack, you'll find out how to do just that. The ability to taste begins in utero. Just 2 months after conception, a baby's taste buds have emerged, and by the end of the first trimester, they're able to taste a wide range of chemicals. Virtually anything that's dissolved in the amniotic fluid will be processed by their taste buds and can influence the formation of taste synapses in their developing brain. This has huge implications for mom's dietary choices, as she literally creates the amniotic chemistry that will shape her baby's brain for the first time. Not only do studies show that babies prefer taste that they were exposed to in the womb, they prove that the very exposure to this wide range of chemicals is critical for their brain development and their ability to taste anything at all in the future. So for instance, rats whose mothers were deprived of sodium during pregnancy are deficient in their ability to taste salt for the rest of their lives. Now, for obvious reasons, we can't do a study like this on humans, but research shows that babies exposed to a significant amount of alcohol in the womb have a higher tolerance and even preference for it after birth. So the first chance that parents have to get their kids to love vegetables is by feeding it to mom during pregnancy. The more your fetus is exposed to the sulfuric compounds of greens and vegetables, the more tolerant they'll be of it once they're born. Number 2, breast milk. Similarly, a diet rich in vegetables during breastfeeding plays a significant role in the development of baby's still immature taste palate and his or her preferences later on. Before a baby is ever exposed to solid foods, he has the opportunity of being exposed to all kinds of flavors through mom's breast milk, which will bias what he likes later on. Indeed, studies show that babies who are breastfed are much more likely to eat green peas and beans than babies who are either formula fed or babies who are breastfed and whose moms didn't eat any vegetables at all. Number 3, variation. Like adults, even very young babies get bored with eating the same thing over and over, and therefore have a very strong preference for new and novel tastes. Some of their favorites include garlic and vanilla, mint, cheese, and spices. Now, moms should eat a wide variety of foods, period, during nursing, but especially a wide variety of vegetables if they ever hope to stuff them down their kid's throat in the future. Once they're off of breast milk, parents should make their babies eat a wide variety of vegetable purees, even if they're not terribly fond of them right away. If they spit it out, just mix it with a fruit or vegetable that they appreciate more, which sort of tricks the brain into liking the less favored foods, since feel-good chemicals get released in response to the food that they like. Eventually, those feel-good chemicals will get released even in their absence. Number 4, spices, sauces, and sugar. A spoonful of sugar really does go a long way. You can use kids' built-in love of sugar and salt to your advantage by using it as a garnish on foods that they're not crazy about. Ketchup, barbecue sauce, mustard, ranch, these are all great taste aids, if used in moderation, of course, as they often contain combinations of sugar and salt that kids love. In a process known as operant conditioning, the brain learns to link the behavior of eating this nasty celery with the reward of eating this delicious ranch. Eventually, they'll come to tolerate, if not look forward to, the taste of the vegetable, even in the absence of the sauce or spice. Number 5, repeated exposure. Now, even as you take efforts to expose your kids to a wide variety of fruits and vegetables, keep in mind that repeated exposure is key to any type of learning, including the type that solidifies and shapes their taste preferences. Simply because the brain loves things that are familiar, if a kid is exposed to a food enough, they will eventually develop a liking, if not a tolerance for it. Now, by the time a kid turns 2, their preference for new and novel foods declines, and they much rather eat familiar foods. So it's important for parents to capitalize on the period before this so that what's familiar to them in their brains is a wide range of healthy foods. So don't give up just because they didn't like it the first time or the second time or the 18th time. Repetition truly is the father of all learning, even learning to love vegetables. So in sum, cultivating healthy taste buds takes time, planning, and effort. You can start by eating the right stuff during pregnancy and nursing, switching it up on them once they start solid food, and being relentless about repetition and ranch sauce. If you found anything useful or interesting in this video, please like and comment. Let me know what it is. Let me know what you learned. And if you think someone else will find it useful, share your snacks and your vegetables with them. Thanks for watching. See you at snack time.